Indeed.
No question. Yeah, the project started as a book. A friend of mine who was an agent who unfortunately passed away this year, the day our trailer dropped, my friend Nick Harris, was representing the book, and he sent it to me in the house, and he said, you're gonna like this, it's really pretentious, and it's for you, it's up your alley, so I couldn't resist. And I started reading it right away, and the book's incredible, and the book is very, very emotionally accessible from really the very beginning of it, where he writes about the process of creating the book. So after reading, I don't know, 10 or 12 pages, I called my friend Dahl, and I said, you gotta read this book, you gotta read it right away, because I think there's something here for you. And he read it overnight and said, oh, I think it's a movie. I want to do it cinematically. I want to, really tell the story of these two guys and what the relationship. So I completely got it. And that led us down a long road that led us to James, and led us to James, and led us to this movie. So that's how it started.
Two Davids, two Jameses, yes.
A lot of Jameses on this book.
James Dahl, can you talk a little bit about what Think Chess meant to you, and why you latched onto this project?
Sure. Well, I mean, first of all, I was a David Kanter James lucky enough to be in Mr. Kanter's universe, so I feel eternally grateful to be part of this. But I was a huge David Kanter zealot because of what he meant to me personally. I came across the book when it was recommended by a friend of mine who I think was sort of sending me a message at the time, and I was in a weird place in my life and sort of down and skeptical and struggling to find meaning, and started reading his book and was completely electrified by it. I'm a huge fan of prose, love beautiful prose, and I had read Lolita years earlier and was sort of electrified by that book and the fact that Nabokov wrote in English as a second language and, was able to use words with such precision. And it was many years until I was sort of electrified in the same way, and that was the book, Infinite Jest. It was just so beautifully written, and the voices are so varied, and the message spoke to me, sort of hit home in a way, and it sort of jolted me out of that place that I was in, and just by virtue of Wallace having lived and the depth of his genius and the type of genius he was and the type of human he was, sort of made me want to participate in the human race, in a way that would be meaningful.
And James Ponsoldt, you also had, as many people did, had an intensely, an intense connection to David Foster Wallace and also to Donald Margulies, who honored you for this project too.
Yeah, that's loud. I'm from Athens, Georgia, which is a college town, that's where the University of Georgia is, and it's a big indie rock town, a lot of fans of Orion and Major Motor developed there. In high school in the mid-90s, I wrote for an alt music there, I would interview bands and movie concerts. Most of the people that wrote for that paper were grad students or local bands, just older, cooler people that I inspired to be. And they were all super into David Foster Wallace's nonfiction writing, which was getting published everywhere at the time. And they knew that Infinite Jest was coming out. And then I started college in the fall of '97, which is the year after the book came out. I was an English major, and everybody was trying to read it. Some had read it, many claimed to read it, everybody owned it. And it was the winter of my freshman year in college, in the spring, 4 or 5 months. And it was just a profoundly complicated emotional experience for me of feeling pummeled by this book written by a stranger who felt like a friend at the end of it. And this particular essays came out that same year, and I read that, became obsessed with his writing, had read everything I could get my hands on, even when I was married years later, had some of his writing read. So yeah, his writing's meant as much to me as any writer ever. And I loved Lipsky's book when it came out in 2010, and then sort of out of the blue, my former playwriting professor from college, Donald Margulies, reached out a couple years ago to say, hey James, I don't know if you were a fan of David Foster Wallace, or if you're familiar with this book by David Lipsky called Of Course You Know Becoming Yourself, but I've adapted it, and there's some great producers involved, and we would love for you to read it, and I was thrilled and absolutely terrified.
Yeah. Lipsky's sort of a really interesting character in this, and it's all through his eyes too. I mean, would you find him sympathetic? He's a really tricky
Oh yeah, I mean for me, yeah. I mean I think part of it's worth noting there's a very good biography about David Foster Wallace written by D.T. Max called Every Love Story is a Ghost Story, which tells all the ins and outs of David Foster Wallace's life. If you're interested in his life, it's worth reading. David Lipsky did not write that. He wrote a very, very personal memoir that's a weird sort of ghost story of sorts. It's him in his 40s listening back to himself over a decade earlier and hearing in real time these guys talk about pop culture, but it's infused with a sense of regret and loss. It's a really emotional book, and Donald did something, I think, a miracle as far as turning into a really great screenplay. But for me, what struck me about Donald's script from the book was it was a totally universal story. It wasn't about just two smart guys, although it's that. It's about meeting someone that you've admired from afar, you know, who you've maybe envied, measured yourself against, abstracted, who's fixed as large in your imagination and you're a stranger to them. And then you get your 5 minutes with them and you're tongue-tied, you don't know what to do with that time, and they're a messy human as well. That's a very human experience. We have it all the time, I think. I've had it so many times. And, you know, I relate to David Lipsky. I started, you know, interviewing bands. I was an intern at Rolling Stone, actually, a couple years after this, while I was in college. And I've been on that side a lot. So, yeah, I mean, this is David Lipsky's story. He's the main character of it. So
I've never asked you this question, but did you cross paths with David at Rolling Stone? Was he still there?
I did not. No, I mean, I knew who he was. I mean, the people. This was I was at Rolling Stone. It was like an intern transcribing the interview. The big writer like Jenny Elliskew and people like that, and Austin Skaggs who were interviewing like Outkast. There was actually terrible music in 2000. Corn, a lot of that. It was really terrible time music, which is why I stopped writing about music or wanted to write about music. But I knew who David Lipsky was because he wrote serious articles. Yeah, he's a major. It's worth noting that at that time, David Lipsky had a book that came out in 2000 called Absolutely American about his time at West Point, which was Time Magazine Book of the Year. He's a serious journalist. During his time that he was with Wallace, I mean, it's easy to forget this fact and not be aware of it because Wallace just looms large. David Lipsky at 30 was one of the most celebrated young writers in America. He just had an acclaimed first novel and a collection of short stories before that, and was a writer for Rolling Stone. They were doing serious novels, so yeah, definitely knew who he was. Never met him.
Did you meet your idols ever?
When the opportunity arises, I think you have to go through it, whatever that means. Yeah, I think so. I don't think for many people that opportunity arises in terms of celebrity idols, but I think, you know, in family relationships or in relationships with teachers or professors, you know, a version of what happens here in the movie happens in life.
I'm so afraid of being let down, and I have been in some of those situations, but then, I don't know, not to be the main drop here or anything, but I was, we were in New York about a month ago with Jesse Eisenberg in the play that was being stated off Broadway that he also acted in, and we went and saw it, and it was fantastic. And afterwards, there was a group of people, we waited afterwards to talk to Jesse, and it's done a great job, and there was a petite woman there who I just realized, oh, that's Holly Hunter. And she was, she's one of my favorite actors ever, and just very randomly sort of got into a conversation with a group of people, and she's Southern, I'm Southern, and there was this whole thing, and then randomly as we were leaving, I was just like, Ms. Hunter, you're one of my favorite actors ever. Goodbye. And just like ran away. Not before anything. I don't know. I'll let her get an opportunity again to tell her that. I'm glad I did. It's a total dork. Yeah. I mean, I saw Raising Arizona like 50 times when I was a kid. It's the best.
It's so intensely human. It's lovely.
Oh, man. Like, when I was around here, I was still like 8 years old, like, watching Raising Arizona for the first time. Yeah.
So you guys did not choose the easiest conditions under which to shoot this movie in the Midwest in the middle of winter. Like, what is difficult about this that we might not realize from the film?
We did choose to shoot under these conditions. That's sort of the truth. This movie, first of all, thank you for staying. Not to be overly cynical, but the fact is, this was a really tough movie to make. Just human resources, financial resources, the amount of incredible generosity that we have received in virtually every department this movie, from start through, this evening. An incredible embrace from people caring about the subject, caring about James's work. And we did subject ourselves to really tough conditions, which in producing terms are really defined by your resources, by your financial resources. And yet, I think we mostly managed to provide the tools that you needed to capture something that you felt and saw very, very deeply. And for you to come to this movie tonight, for you to stay and listen to us blather at you, means that we did something right, because you have entered into the conversation, the experience, the inspiration that we all felt as we joined up on this project. And we made sacrifices and worked really, really hard in the cold and other environmental, other disasters. But the result, I couldn't be more pleased with what the Gestalt was and how it resulted in the experience that we think you guys are having as an audience.
A benefit of the difficulty actually was that everyone had taken significant pay cuts, and the conditions were so hard, and sort of everyone on set was there because they had passion for the project, and it created a camaraderie that is really difficult to find in normal life when conditions get so difficult in that way that you look across the room from you and you see that person that you admire doing the hard work, and they're feeling what you're feeling. It's sort of irreplaceable, and I still see, when I see those people from the set, and every time I see James and David, it's a special kind of feeling because of that memory.
Yeah, I mean, we had, crew came from all over the world. I mean, some of our art department came from Amsterdam just because she was excited, David Kanter James excited to work on this. But I mean, it was, to be sure, we're talking about the cold. It was Western Michigan during the coldest winter in 20 years during the polar vortex. Yeah, we probably didn't register here, but that's a frame of reference. Like one of those sunny scenes, like the sunny scene where they're walking through the field with the dogs, that was -19. So it was a type of cold again from the south in LA. It just didn't compute, but I didn't know how to layer. But we had an amazing crew, mostly from Detroit. Folks who just were tireless, just good folks, and it felt like we were kind of in like filmmaking Siberia in a way. But everyone was just great, nice people, and Jesse and Jason really were at the front of it. Just would have gone all day long. They're just genuinely nice guys, and they were going to lead in charge in that way.
There's something like a Detroit crew being like, "This isn't cold." It's so nice.
Definitely changed your sense of masculinity a lot.
How about we go to the audience? All right, back there.
Can you talk about the casting?
Yeah. Can we talk about the casting? From the time that I first met with David and James and our other producer Matt Ross, who's not here, we talked about actors that we loved, we talked about films that we loved, and it was clear that we had a similar value system as far as the things that we just liked, the people that we liked, and then we brought in a woman who I think is maybe the best casting director out there named Evie Kaufman. And she cast for Ang Lee, she cast for Steven Spielberg, she had cast Daniel Day-Lewis as Abraham Lincoln 2 years before this. And she was a really, really great asset. We had David Lipsky who was go down to her office, to go live in New York, and she met him. She got a sense of the quality of his mind, the way that works. She was not like we are, David Foster Wallace, mega fan. She was aware of him, but didn't have any blind spots in that way, so she was objective. So we used to show her a ton of videos of David Foster Wallace from the mid-90s on Charlie Rose, things like that, just so, specifically videos of him in the company of another journalist, which is what our movie is. And then we just went from there.
What was interesting is it was very reassuring. As the script circulated through the various Hollywood agencies, management companies, people that are responsible for looking after actors, no one had any illusions that this was a high-budget movie or an overtly commercial effort. But the script and having James attached to direct that script created tremendous interest. I know the cliches are people who are uncaring, callous, and thoughtless, etc. But it really registered even within the community of agents and casting people as a really special opportunity. And I think sold itself and attracted people like Jason to it. Made our job almost amazing.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I just started from a place of fandom. Like, I mean, Jason was on a television show called Freaks and Geeks in like 1999, 2000, as well as in college. I think it's one of the best, most beautiful casting ensembles ever. It's the cast that James Franco, Seth Rogen, and McCartney also came from. He was the emotional anchor of it, I think. But then when I was in film school, Jesse Eisenberg was in his first film, Roger Dodgers, and I've seen pretty much everything they've both been in. I love watching them. I love, as a viewer, hanging out with them. And once we've gotten much more serious discussions about, what these characters, what the demands of them were, and when we were seriously considering these guys, it was only then that it kind of, I think we all took a step back and realized, oh wow, this is uncanny, but Jason Segel and Jesse Eisenberg are the exact same ages that these guys were, 34 and 30, and they both happen to be really, really, really great writers. It's easy to forget. Mention the play we saw of Jesse's. I mean, Jesse has humor pieces in the New Yorker endlessly, the little Woody Allen. Jason Segel, his first starring role in a film he wrote for James Marshall. He was the one as a writer that revived the Muppet franchise. He's writing a Lego sequel. He's got a second children's book coming out. Like these guys who are, I mean, Jason is now 35, but if neither of them had ever acted once in their life, they would still be two of the most successful young writers in America. And that's not, I mean, that's what comes from that, I think, is a process of humility, of being humbled, of submitting yourself to the process of writing, of trying to get the ideas out of your head onto the page, feeling inept 99% of the time, and submitting it to the scrutiny of other people who will eviscerate it, and then you do it again and again and again, and hopefully you get a public who will read it or watch it, and they scrutinize it and eviscerate it again. and you do it because you're crazy or you're addicted to it, and if you're not, you quit. And if you stick with it, you develop a thick skin, you do it because you need to, and they know in their bones what that's like. And they also have to be just fantastic actors.
Anybody else? Yes.
Yeah, I was wondering what they see or any of David Foster-Wallace's family, if they've seen the film and what their thoughts on it.
Yeah, the question was, what are David Lipsky's thoughts or any of the members of David Foster-Wallace's family? David Lipsky saw it for the first time. He saw it before it premiered at the Science Film Festival this year. I found out last night. We sent him a link and I thought he saw it on his computer. It turned out he watched it on his phone for the first time. He was like, that's the future of technology. That's how everyone will watch it in the future. And he liked it. And he saw it again at Sundance and he liked it. And it's worth noting that throughout the process of the film, he had zero vanity. He was very tough on himself in his own book. And I think the film is similarly honest and to some degree tough on his character, and he was absolutely fine with that, and had zero vanity, which I really admire. He was fiercely protective of us getting the details about David Foster Wallace correct. David Foster Wallace, he wouldn't say that to his dogs. He loved his dog, he would do this, or this is a colloquialism that's sort of more New York than Midwest, things like that. And then, some of David Foster Wallace's family members have seen it. They're very private people, but they like it. And other people that are close to Wallace, that sort of knew him, that worked with him at Illinois State, or came to know him, interviewed him on radio shows, and became good friends, etc. I've started to see it at the film screen more, and have seemed to like it. Thank you.
The woman right behind. Oh, you're done? Okay. All right. Anybody else? Yes, right over there.
Other than David Lipsky's input in obviously the novel and article,
Yeah, the question was, besides David Lipsky, was anyone else who was close to Wallace or Lipsky sort of involved in it? We, for the most part, really wanted to use David Lipsky as our chief resource because this is his experience and his time with Wallace. So, the question of, man, are we going to put Wallace in the bandana, which became his trademark, is that a cliche? David Lipsky, was he wearing it the whole time? Yes, he was wearing it the whole time. What he experienced was the truth that we wanted to articulate. We did. I went to Bloomington Normal. I went to Bloomington Normal in Illinois, which is where Illinois State is, and sort of David Foster Wallace taught for almost a decade. bosses and then his peers in the English department. And they showed where Wallace taught, where he lived, where he ate, everything. And their daughter, Kimberly, was very close with Wallace. She dated him for a while and lived with him during some of the writing of Infinite Jest. She was also a great resource. And again, they were great in as much as, we weren't looking for dirt. Like this movie, it was so subjective, and it's, it's really two smart guys talking and the emotional stuff that comes up. And it was really great to contextualize these recordings that we already had, like when Lipsky flatters Wallace about how he looks at the book jacket, would that have played on his ego? Like, how did he feel? Was he vain? Was he the opposite? What was things like that? We can ask all of those questions, and then more superficial things, which Lipsky was already a great authority on, and it really did check the same boxes as far as how messy Wallace's house was. Did he tie his boots? Things like that. I mean, sort of we would just check with as many people as we could and straight to the details as right as possible. Thank you.
Right over there.
I haven't read Lipsky's book, but is there an explanation for why it didn't become a Rolling Stone article and became a book instead?
Yeah. The question was, is there a reason that David Lipsky's article? So David Lipsky's article did not run in 1996. He came back from this and was pretty much immediately sent off to Seattle to write an article. I can't remember what it was titled on the cover of Rolling Stone. It was sort of the heroin underbelly of Seattle. Seattle's heroin underbelly. Something to that degree. And I remember that was what it said on the cover, and this would have been, 2 years post-grunge, after the suicide of Kurt Cobain, and heroin was going to make a cover of a magazine. And so he went and read that, and when he came back, the article was just killed. I mean, I remember when I was interning at Rolling Stone, and anyone who's ever been in a magazine knows there's something called a kill fee. Articles get killed all the time for any number of reasons. Page count, they're not sexy enough, something else just pushes it out. In this case, David Foster Wallace was not a rock and roll star. Like, in 1996, this book was very important, and they were, very important to people who read books and read tough books. But the book had only been out, I think for maybe about 2 weeks, maybe, when these guys were together. It was very early. So who David Foster Wallace would be when he passed away 12 years later was a very different person. He wrote prolifically during that time. But he was still he was only 34 at this time. So I don't think it seemed like the thing that was going to sell a lot of copies of the magazine. And Lipsky said that, he felt a sense of relief when he found out the article would run, called on Dahl, who was Wallace's agent. Said it's not going to run. He felt that maybe Wallace would be happy at that news, because it was very revealing, and to some degree, or maybe not revealing enough, really get the article published, but, they get complicated feelings about it. The ironic note is that 12 years later, when Wallace did pass away, Rolling Stone asked Lipsky to write something. They would publish it. And so he wrote, mangling the title of it, I think it's called the Last Days and Lost Year of David Foster Wallace, something to that degree. It's about from 2007 to 2008 when David Foster Wallace stopped taking the Narcan, which is the antidepressant he'd been on for decades. It's a deeply moving article. You can find it online. It won a National Magazine Award. And in the process of that and the research that Lipsky did, he excavated these tapes that he still had. He didn't even have a tape player to play them anymore. We didn't find one. And I think he sort of abandoned what he was working on and just became singularly obsessed with trying to let the world know who David Foster really was as a regular guy, as a complicated writer, and not a saint, and to allow him to be defined, in his own words, which is very important to him, to allow him to speak for himself and not to be defined by his death. Thank you.
Did you shoot the line of the famous, and eventually you just become yourself, or whatever the title is? Did you shoot Siegel ever saying that, or did you decide to just leave it at, because I did catch it at the beginning on the tape recorder. I mean, it's such a great line, and it is kind of like really underplayed, because it's just right when you're settling down into the film, and he's just turning on the tape recorder, and it's right then, and it's really quick, and you might not catch it. So did you actually film him saying it, or did you want to structure it that way?
Yeah, the question was just sort of what became the title of the book. Well, of course, in Become Yourself, we shoot Jason saying it on camera. Or, no, we didn't. We just had him. We just had him in a sound booth. Just
say it.
Say it. Yeah. Thank you. The question was how I spoke to the actors and sort of how analytical or cerebral sort of we were and when we went with the flow. I mean, Jesse Eisenberg, as you might guess, is pretty analytical. So is Jason, though. And, you know, it's worth noting they had never worked together before this, and they never even met before they made this film, which is exciting to me because these guys never met in life. They were strangers when they met Wallace and Lipsky. And so I did not want to like rehearse the hell out of this, you know, at all. If they were playing siblings or like old college roommates, people that had rich and deep history, it would have been different. We might have said, let's book a space for 2 weeks and really work these scenes. But no, I mean, I talked to both of them individually a lot. They both had their own process of developing those characters. And, you know, there's a high level of scrutiny because they're playing real people, and especially I think for Jason because of a recognizable person. So there were things like dialect, physicality, things like that that had to be gotten right. But, you know, I mean, Jason went off with a few friends and he read into Jess. I mean, that was the biggest, you know, bit of research I think for him to try to understand the psychology where David Foster Wallace was coming from. But, you know, a lot of independent conversations, and then, I mean, sort of promise that I make to all the actors I work with at the beginning of the shoot is that they can do anything they want on camera as long as they're willing to try anything that I ask of them. You know, we're just both collaborators, we trust each other. So had they wanted to improvise in the spirit of these characters, I would have been completely open to it. We would have shot it. If it was nobody, we would have tossed it. But they had really, really great dialogue to work with in Donald's script, which for the most part came from the words that he's actually said, so they rarely ad-libbed.
There is one improvisational scene in the movie. It's at 11. And he goes back for the
Oh,
It's a
Which
secret.
always gets on that scene when he goes, that's the one moment that really wasn't scripted, and Jason kind of came up with it.
yeah, I think there was bits of, I don't know if I think better call it bits of humanity, you know, that were, I mean, I think really great actors, a lot of times, you know, a really great actor with a great memory, it kind of frustrates me because I don't have this memory, but they could look at a script and memorize it in a few days. The way they see it, it's not, their job isn't necessarily just to say the text on the page, just to fill in the white space with life. So yeah, I think as far as figuring out the actual like dynamics of these scenes and the power struggle between these two men of a journalist pursuing a story and also probably wanting something more, wanting some affirmation as a creative person and as a man. You know, we had to really work those things out. A lot of that we figured out once we were in the real spaces. It really helped to not be in New York, to not be in LA, but to be in the Midwest and really be in a one story ranch like these guys were. Suddenly things felt very real.
Please give a round of applause.
Thank you very much.